Hey, what's up, Body Choppers? This is Joel Semino, and just wanted to give you an updated video for becoming a member to the club. There's still lots of questions, and actually, there's been some changes over the last several months, so it's time to update this. So, probably the most important thing and the most common question I get asked is, do we actually have to be members to attend? And in my mind, the answer is obvious. It's yes. We are a private members only club, so it does require you to become a member. It's also important to note that we don't take walk ins. You can't just show up to the club and get in. So there is an application process, and that can be found on our website. And if you're watching this, you're probably already on that page. So the other question I get asked a lot is do we have to provide photos? The short answer is yes. The long answer is that we do require face photos for both individuals and couples. However, where you're required to upload them is not visible by anybody other than authorized staff members. And if you read through the registration page and pay attention, you'll figure out where that's supposed to go. We try to make it as clear as possible. Also important to note that if you are a couple and you're applying, we do require a photo of both of you together on your application. And again, that gets uploaded into a very specific spot. That doesn't mean two photos that you Photoshop together. That means an actual photo of both of you together. And that basically is to prevent unauthorized use of photos, somebody pretending that they're a couple to gain access to the club and or the membership or whatever. So there's a couple important reasons for that. This is important for everybody, but more specifically to single gentlemen. We, a while ago, suspended the requirement of an application fee. And as a result, we've been flooded and inundated with tons of requests from single gentlemen to become members. So for you gentlemen, when you're putting in your application, please, please, please take your time and read through it all and answer as many of the questions as possible, not just the ones that have asterisks next to them that are required. To be frank, if you want to stand out, put as much information as you can as possible. And I don't just mean your height, weight, and your eye color. I mean, tell us about yourself. Tell us what your interests are. Tell us why you want to join the club. And let me clue you in. If your answer for wanting to join the club is because you want to have fun and meet people, that's not a great answer. Everybody wants to have fun and meet people. So if your application is declined, most likely it is because you didn't bother to fill out any information about yourself. So frankly, if you don't take the time to tell us about you and who you are and why you want to become a member, it's not worth us going ahead and approving your profile. And I know that may sound terrible to some people, but that's just the facts. I mean, it doesn't matter what you look like. I don't care how good looking you think you are, or how cool you think you are. Take some time and fill out the application and tell us why you want to be a member. Otherwise, 9 times out of 10, you're just going to get declined. And of course, I get nastygram emails from guys who are upset because they got declined or don't understand why, or they think they're, a value to the club. Well, if I don't know that, then there's no reason for me to approve you. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take so much time on this, but those are probably the most common things you need to know. If and when you're approved, and it is an if, it's not a guarantee that if you apply, you're going to become a member. We decline couples, single guys, single women, doesn't matter. If you're not a good fit, you're not a good fit. And if you can't be bothered to follow directions, on the application, we frankly don't need you as a member because if you can't follow those simple instructions, you're going to be operating in a very complicated and diverse environment once you come into the club. So if simple instructions are difficult for you or you don't care about them, then being at the club is not going to work for us either. So, that's the hopefully the short and sweet about it. One last thing. Please put your real names. I don't care how nervous you are, what your motives are for putting in fake names. And by fake name, I don't mean if your name is William and you put Will, or if you're Catherine and you put Kathy. I mean, if your name is Jennifer and you put Mary Smith and your name is Jennifer Jones, that's going to be an automatic decline for you. And I've done this a number of times, and worse yet, you show up to the door with a fake name, you're probably going to get turned away at the door. So save yourself the time. If you really, truly, genuinely want to become a member and see what it's all about, follow the simple instructions. So I know this sounds bad, and maybe like I'm being a little snide about it, but I want as many people as possible to be successful at joining the club, but know that I cannot approve everybody. There is a process for becoming a member, and you can't just do it because you want to do it. So anyway, I hope this helps. You take care. If you have any other questions or anything that I haven't answered here about the membership, you can always reach me directly through email. You can send an email to the letter G at bodyshopnightclub.com. You can also text me directly at area code 412-690-0699. We also are on various social media that is listed on our website. So if you prefer to interact with us through Instagram or Snapchat or Facebook or WhatsApp, we are available on that as well. So anyway, thanks so much. Take care. Have a good day.